Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, words my brethren all around the world watching this video. Hope you're having a great day today as you're tuning in. Do yourself a damn favor and hit the subscribe button. Surely will not be disappointed. Make sure you also hit those bell notifications so you get all the alerts, all the videos as they come out and they happen. Now, to my right, for the first time we will say this here, we got my main man, 50 grand, Alexander the Big Payback, Fitzmaurice. He's in the house.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
What's up?
You know?
I'll tell you what's up, okay? So, according to many news outlets, but the one I got in front of me is Mr. Michael Benson on Twitter, a really respected boxing writer over there in the UK. He's tweeted that Alexander Usyk's promoter, Alex, how do you say it? I don't know how to say his name. Alex Usyk's promoter, Alex Krasyuk, stated that there's a 70% chance that Usyk's next fight will be a heavyweight debut against either Alexander Povetkin or Luis Ortiz. So that's the good part. The bad part, the part we will address first and foremost, because both these guys have lost a lot of stock here on True School Sports over the last year, okay, for one reason or the other. It is reported that Jarrell Big Bay Miller and Joseph Parker have turned down a fight with Alexander Usyk for his heavyweight debut. Now, I'm going to give my thoughts. Before I give mine, I will swing it on over to my friend over here in the red TSS hoodie. Big shout out to the hoodie. And what do you think, man? Like, what do you think?
Man, he's already being ducked, man, and he's not even at heavyweight yet.
He's a heavyweight, and he's a heavyweight.
He's a cruiserweight, and he's already being ducked, bro.
He's already being ducked. They must have watched this fight in the World Boxing Super Series against Joe Joyce.
Yeah, exactly.
That you were telling me about.
Or World Series of boxing.
Oh, my bad. World Series of boxing.
Yeah, it gets confusing. But yeah, bro. So they're ducking the man already, bro. I mean, huh?
Go ahead.
You know, in Joseph Parker's case, it's not really as bad as Jarrell Miller's case, bro. Because Jarrell Miller, bro, like Joseph Parker already fought the good guys, bro. He already fought Joshua. Yeah, he stepped up already.
Top level.
Yeah, but like Jarrell Miller, you know, I still like him, but he still has yet to step up. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Like, what's his best win?
His best win. I don't even know what his best win is. Like, Thomas Adamek, Fred Cassie,
Gerald Washington.
I mean, he's fought some guys who have names in the division, but he hasn't stepped up yet. We don't even know how good Jarrell Miller is yet. And I'm gonna say my first video I made about Jarrell Miller on this channel was 3 years ago. So, been talking about him for 3 years.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been waiting for him to step up for 3 years, and really, you know, okay. 2017, maybe we could have given him a little pass because, you know, he needed to get active.
Yeah.
2018, he's gotten active. This year's the year of putting up or shutting up for Jarrell Miller. He's got to really step up.
Actually, 2018, he wasn't inactive.
No, I'm saying 2017, he was been active.
Yeah.
2018 was a year for him to get active. 2019, you got to step up. He's now considered, and he's not the guy that fought Donovan Dennis anymore. This isn't the guy that fought Donovan Dennis, who was on Showbox. No. He's established himself in the eyes of many people as one of the best fighters outside that champions in the division. So if he wants to really be recognized and be in those big, important, meaningful fights, he's got to step up.
Yeah, he's got to step up, bro. Like, fight White at least, bro. Fight Brazil.
Fight White. White, Povetkin, Ortiz, Brazil.
Yeah.
I would love to see him fight Brazil.
Yeah.
Start there and work your way up.
Or at least Pulev again, bro.
Pulev. You know, he's got options out there, but in being around Jarrell and talking to Jarrell, I just know that he's holding out for that Joshua fight. He wants that Joshua fight, and it really, I think it's gonna happen next. The thing is too, like he knows that if he loses, he's better to lose Joshua. So if he goes in there and gets beat the hell out by Joshua, no heavyweigh's gonna want to fight him anyway.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know if it will though, because he still owes the WBO mandatory, so he'll probably have to take the White rematch. Yeah,
to chime in on Parker not fighting Alexander Usyk, you know, I kind of understand it more because, you know, he's coming off a year where he stepped up twice. Yeah, big unification fight with Anthony Joshua, lost. Fought Dillian White, you know, lost. Rallied a little too late, but still lost. So if he wants to take some time to rebuild, you know, he should want to take a couple fights to rebuild. Yeah, I understand it. But Miller has to step up, so that's that. Moving on to the other side of this, you know, Usyk is rumored to fight Povetkin and Luis Ortiz. Now, to me, I think those are two amazing matches for your first fight. We'll start with Povetkin. I think that'd be a really good statement of intent by him because when we talk about heavyweight resumes right now, Mm-hmm. Very few heavyweights have the kind of resume that Povetkin has. He's been in there with the who's who of heavyweights. Yeah, he's got some good ones. Fought Chris Bird, Chigayev, Hasim Rahman. Yeah. He's just fought Joshua.
Undefeated. What's his name?
Beat the hell out of David Price.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. He was like Anthony Joshua DM'd him.
Oh, what's his name?
Eddie Chambers.
He beat undefeated Eddie Chambers. Yeah, so he's been there. And the thing is too, like, even if he's slowed down a little bit, he's still a dangerous fighter for anybody in the division. So to fight a guy like that with no tune-ups, I think it really shows that Usyk is trying to do some good things at heavyweight. Mm-hmm. Luis Ortiz is a guy that nobody for like the last 4 or 5 years has been willing to fight. They're not jumping out to fight Luis Ortiz. There's not a lot of money in that. As there's not really, there can't be a lot of money fighting Usyk right now. So neither one of them is making a lot of perfect sense. Perfect sense. Yeah, exactly. And I think it'd be a good fight because I know they're both about 6'3". Mm-hmm. I know Ortiz, as good of a boxer as he is, Usyk's probably a better boxer than him.
And younger too.
He's younger than him. On top of that, and this is kind of a problem that I saw with Ortiz in the Wilder fight is he knows how to land shots. But he's not someone that gets you out of there with just one shot. He has average power at heavyweight. I think he has like average power.
Ortiz?
Ortiz. I think he has average heavyweight power, maybe slightly above average, but it's not like Joshua, Wilder, White. Yeah. It's not that level, but it's about a notch and a half below that. Mm-hmm. He has good boxing skills to set up the power, so I think he's able to land a lot of shots.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be a good matchup. I think that'd be a good test for Usyk early on. But overall, I like the way he's going about things. The same way on my last video, I just talked about Pacquiao and I talked about Fury and how these guys are always trying to fight the best. And they're always showing these statements of intent to want to fight the best. And I feel the same way about Usyk. I feel Usyk, so far, more than good. Been fighting the best fighters that were available to my cruiserweight. There's literally, unless you want to sit there and fight Lebedev, but really, I ain't trying to see him fight Lebedev. I want to see him just like Lebedev. No disrespect to Lebedev, but I want to see him just go up the heavyweight already. There's better matchups for there. The better fights are there. Mm-hmm. But the same way I talk about Fury and Pacquiao, I feel the same way about Usyk.
Yeah. True. And one thing I know, here's how I think the fight would go though, because like Usyk goes better on the later rounds. Mm-hmm. Like remember in the Bellew fight, mm-hmm. like he looked better in the later rounds. Same thing with Gassiev, all those fights, and Ortiz usually fades around later rounds because I remember watching the Wilder fight, and the who was that dude that took a dive?
Malik Scott.
Yeah, Malik Scott. Yeah, like he was still beating Malik Scott, but like he didn't look as like sharp as he did in the earlier rounds.
No, he didn't.
So yeah, exactly. So.
I would love to see how he handle Povetkin. I think that to me that's like Ortiz is a good fight. They're both good fights. Mm-hmm. To me, I like to see the Povetkin fight because of just like, first of all, Povetkin's a shorter. Is he a shorter? Yeah,
he's like 6'2", 6'3".
Is he 6'3"? You don't think he's 6'3"?
It's like 6'2", I think.
Well, he fights kind of like a shorter fighter.
Yeah.
So it would just be interesting to see how. If he does take a shot from Povetkin, because Povetkin's not Ortiz. Povetkin has fight-changing power. Mm-hmm. Like, he can hurt. If he touches you with the right shots, he can really change the cold complexion of a fight.
Yeah.
And if Usyk were to get touched by one of them shots, it'd be interesting to see, what his punch resistance is like. Because we're going to need to see that. If he's going to see, if he's going to fight, like, Joshua or Wilder or one of these other guys, his punch resistance is going to have to be somewhat on point.
Yeah.
To me, that's the intrigue of that fight. But either way, if he picks... Or if he gets the Povetkin fight or the Ortiz fight, I'm not against either one of them.
Yeah, Povetkin's still dangerous. I saw the Joshua fight, and he was still like, I remember him hurting Joshua in like the second or third round.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his power's still there. So
yeah, man. A couple years ago on YouTube, I remember when before Usyk won any titles, I remember Mr. Boxing Today was talking about how shout out to Mr. Boxing Today. Mr. Boxing Today made a video about, and this is like early 2016. Mm-hmm. He made a video about how he thinks Usyk is going to go the Holyfield route.
Oh, yeah.
He made a whole video about it, like detail and everything. And he's already won undisputed in one weight class, cruiserweight. And now the second part of that
undisputed at heavyweight, man.
That's beginning now. So that's the intrigue of this for me. It's like, man, is this guy really about to go fight these like killers in the heavyweight division? The plot continues to thicken in the heavyweight division in boxing. And I think that that's when boxing is at its best. When the heavyweight division is actually, there's more than just one great fight. There's like at least to me in the heavyweight division, there's about 7 really good fights you can make. You got Wilder Joshua. You got Joshua versus Fury. You got Fury versus Joshua. You got White Joshua the rematch. You got White versus Wilder. You got Usyk versus Joshua. Usyk versus Wilder. Usyk versus Fury.
Yeah.
Did I say White versus Fury? White versus Fury.
Yeah,
you got Miller versus White.
Jennings versus Kanaki.
I'm talking about that's quality fight, but I'm talking about like truly big quality fight.
Oh, okay. Because
Miller versus Wilder, I think it'd be a good fight.
Well, because like I look at Jennings and Kanaki as like Ray Mercer and Tommy Morrison type fight.
Yeah. I can see it.
Yeah.
There's just so many different really good fights in the heavyweight division that can be made, and it's just a really good time to be a boxing fan. So.
Yo, honestly, man, it's great to see the heavyweight division back, right?
Yeah, it's great. Like they always say, like Deontay Wilder, say, I was trying to remember the heavyweight division, and gosh darn it, it's taking some time, but shit, it's back. With Anthony Joshua, kind of being like for the time being, as far as like being a draw, he's kind of the head of the division right now. Fury's back. That's made things a lot better at the top.
Yeah, the lineal champion's back.
Wilder is, he's that threat in the division. No matter who he fights, he's a threat. White's gotten a lot better. He's improved. Ortiz and Povetkin, like they're older guys, but they're still around. They're still a thick thing. You have Miller, who's slowly moving up the ranks. You have Usyk, who's entering the division. You have Joe Joyce coming up the ranks. You have who else am I missing? I know there's people I'm missing. You still got guys like Jennings who are around. You got just all kinds of really, really, really good fighters, man, and
there really is, man.
There really is. So I like what Usyk's doing. I like the statement of the intent of what he's trying to do. As for Miller, look, Jarrell, I like you. I want to see how good you are. You should want to see how good you are because I remember years ago, the Heavyweight Factory. You were kind of mad about how these guys weren't fighting each other. Just DM me on Instagram about how Fury and these guys are fighting. Look, you're in a good position now. Fair play to you. You developed a good relationship with Eddie Hearn. Wait patiently. You get your Joshua fight, but when the opportunity comes, just make the most of it. Make the most of the opportunity. And then after that fight, I hope you still have the same drive to fight the big fights because he does have a lot of athletes in the division. And that's what it is. Any final thoughts, Alex?
Hey, bro. Even though the division's good again, Klitschko, man, shout out to Klitschko, for dominating the division for that whole decade, bro. He's one of the great, not the best, but one of the greatest heavyweights, for that title reign. So, that long title reign. Okay. I'm just saying, bro, like barely top 10. That's all I gotta say. Like at the edge of top 10. At the end of top 10.
That's another discussion for the video.
But
if you want to thank people, I want to thank people. I want to thank Tyson Fury for ridding the heavyweight division of Vladimir Klitschko, so the division can open up.
Hey man, look.
Thank you, Tyson Fury. So
man, hey, I want to give a shout out to Tyson Fury for proving me wrong because I was going for Klitschko. So yeah, but yeah,
it's all good. But anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Usyk's going up to heavyweight. They're saying Povetkin. They're saying Luis King Kong Ortiz, 2 guys that are absolute quality heavyweight fighters for a first fight. I think that's just amazing. And as far as Miller and Parker turning down the fight, from the Parker side of things, I understand it. He might want to rebuild himself after a tough 2018. But for Miller, to me, that's just it's been inexcusable. So hopefully for his next fight, you better be fighting Joshua, man. Well, that's all I gotta say. You better be fighting Joshua next. So that being said. Like I said, every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, or you can love us, you can hate us. We just some kids from Dania. Until next time, take care, guys.